I'd like to maybe dedicate this live tonight to a good friend of mine that I'd like to introduce you to. Because on my last live, somebody came into my chat room with my full name and with an icon picture that they found. And I'm going to show you who that person is. His name is Jeff Noel. I have a private group of friends that were about 20, 25 that have been my favorite subscribers on my Facebook channel. And we've become really good friends. We've now known each other for about 10 years. And one of my favorites was a guy named Jeff Noel. Really, really nice guy. He was my banter buddy in my private group. Him and I used to interact all the time, and we would play with puns and we would joke with each other. And we had this lovely banter and we would make people laugh. And we had a lot of fun. And I really miss him. I don't even know how long he's been dead, but he's been dead, I'm going to say maybe already 4 or 5 years. We don't know how he died. He was a bit of a tragic character, but lovely, intelligent, artistic, friendly, outgoing, funny. And we found out he died, and we don't know. And apparently, he might have been alone, and he very much suffered from a divorce that he had several years prior, and clearly harbored a lot of resentment towards his failed marriage. He obsessed about it a bit. And I think it really hurt him in life that that relationship failed. And I think, however it ended, I think it did a lot of damage to him, to his sense of self-esteem, to his sense of trust, to his sense of purpose in the world. And out of the blue, he died. And we found out. I don't even remember how we found out. Somehow we found out through a third party contact, a friend of the family's or something. And we don't know how he died. We don't know if it was suicide. We don't know if he just something happened and there was no one there to find him and contact the authorities, but someone found him several days later. So that can't be a very nice way to go. I hope it was quick, but we worry that it might have just been. I mean, I don't know, but about I don't know 5 years ago or something like that, I was choking one day. I took too big of a bite of food, and I started choking, and there was no one with me. And I tried to be calm. Thank you, Juju, very generous of you. I tried to be calm, but I knew that I was shortly going to panic because there was nobody there. And so I then, in my mind, I thought about trying to give myself the Heimlich or something. And so I think I sort of, I don't know, ran into a wall a couple times or something, tried to chest bump the wall or something. And, I tried to take water out of the faucet, and I knew I was going to choke. I knew I was going to suffocate. And I was, the images of dying uh, after being a bit too gluttonous and taking too big of a bite and not just chewing. Um, you know, I, 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 s- I knew that I was going to panic pretty shortly. And I was afraid that I literally was going to die all alone, and there was nothing I could do, being completely aware of it. And so I think I chest bumped myself against the wall or something. I don't know. I don't even remember. Maybe I just got lucky. It somehow passed, and I was able to breathe again, and I survived. And it scared the heck out of me. And hopefully, I remember to take smaller bites and chew my food for the rest of my life, because that was really scary. And so, in the context of my good friend Jeff, maybe that's how he died. I don't know. The family did not want to give the details, but he was a really, really nice guy. All of us loved him. We only knew him on the internet. but he became very dear to us. We live in a strange world where, I mean, my best friends these days, I have real life best friends, for decades in Europe and in Los Angeles. But my best friends, the people I spend my life with now, are mostly you guys, are online friends. Um, and so, um, yes, be careful with your relationships online, but at the same time, we can't just dismiss or discount the relevance of virtual friendships. They can become the most important people to you in this new modern age of virtual relationships. And in that sense, then, that they're not the best ones, the good ones are not virtual at all. They're very real. You just don't have the benefit of going out for Taco Tuesday together, maybe. And in some cases, you get to meet them. So several of my virtual friends I've gotten to meet. Heck, I've been with my girlfriend for 10 years now, and we met when I was anonymous on my science and philosophy forum because we shared moral and intellectual interests, and just somehow found each other in the noise and are quite happy now together. So so this was Jeff, and let me just sort of scroll down to see that, to this day, he's left a legacy. Here's people still posting on his wall years later. Some of these are friends of mine. I'm not going to let you know who they are. I miss you. You were my sanity during those tough times. It's hard to believe someone you only knew through the internet can mean so much. I think of you often. We shared the same sense of humor. He was also just a Facebook friend of mine. I actually named my chameleon after him. I saw he passed away on Facebook the day I got him. Jeff was a great friend to me, and I miss him very much, still to this day. I don't believe in ghosts, but I swear you're haunting me. I constantly see comments that you've made on my posts in the past, and every time I read them, I laugh. I miss you, bud. Thinking you, thinking of you a lot lately. Still miss you, buddy. Still miss you. My friend created this image of me a few years ago. I miss you. R.I.P. our friend. You are missed. Been thinking of your life this past week. What a short time we have. So here is what remains of my good friend Jeff, who I knew for years, and he was my bantering buddy. He had a clever, quick wit, and since I'm always talking about cleverities, he was very clever, and we had fun making people laugh and making each other laugh. Really, really nice guy. And we don't know how he died. So this is the person that somebody chose to use the image of in order to dox and somehow threaten me. So here's my friend Jeff Noel. This is the only public picture on my Facebook page. And one of us made this picture in honor of Jeff. And this is the icon picture that somebody used with my full name in my chat room to try to, whatever, threaten, discredit me recently on my last live. So somebody made this picture, and actually, if I remember correctly, we all had a fun night where we adopted this picture and we put it as our profile picture, and we were all Jeff for the night, out of solidarity and because we missed our friend. So this was Jeff to the person who used my deceased friend Jeff to try to discredit me. Um, I can't say I wish you a happy 2023. So yeah. So this live stream is dedicated to my lovely friend Jeff Noel. Thank you to everyone here tonight that has shown me your glove all year long. I appreciate that. I hope I can reciprocate to you by showing you my glove. I It's important that we show each other our glove. The world can certainly use a lot more glove. these days. So I wish you all the glove in the world for 2023, and please, everyone, be safe tonight. I hope everyone had a enjoyable holiday. Hopefully, you had a few days off. My poor girlfriend did a 24-hour shift in the psychiatric hospital on Christmas Eve, and today is her birthday, and she was so tired from doing a 24-hour shift yesterday that I'm pretty sure she slept most of the day. So I didn't get to enjoy Christmas Eve with my girlfriend or her birthday because she was doing 24-hour shifts and was worn out. So again, show each other the glove. Hopefully, we can have some fun tonight. I raise my glass to all of you,